It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the former Cornhusker Brett Maher to get this one started. And we are underway in Foxborough.
Wait, that wide, 80. Check, walk 54, walk 54. Get your swarm on. Kill. Check 13. Hey, check it. Watch, quick. 61, matchbox, lights.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. That's caught by the tight end, Lacoste. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Hey, check it.
Shotgun now for Brady. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that would be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Brady to throw again. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Philip Dorsett, 60 yards.
Damn.
And they're able to strike first here on their opening drive. Nugent hits the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's Mike Nugent now to kick this one away.
Let's go.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The tackle was made by Michael Bennett. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Throwing, Prescott. It's caught, Cooper. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, 1st down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
And an alley to run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 61 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The throw here going to be complete to Gordon. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
No, 66. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. No. Safe. Hey, go 66.
Now Brady. He's going to let this one go deep. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 20-27, Prescott. He's got the connection to Cooper. 11 yards there, first down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one goes for 36 yards. These 2 teams all tied after 1. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
You got tight. You got tight. You got tight. Regular.
Brady now on first down. He's got Lacoste, his tight end. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. On 2nd down, Michelle. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And down to the 19-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Wait, set, 29, alpha. Wait, set, 29, alpha. Regular. Kill. Hey, second.
Keeping it on the ground on first, Michelle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Big hit.
8 yards on the pickup.
72.
On second down, Michelle. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Sugar.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And they will run it with Michelle. Now he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to regain the lead. Nugent tacking on the PAT, and the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's Mike Nugent now to kick this one away. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd and 12, Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Well, CD, we are a quarter way through the season already. I'm curious, if you look at each conference, which division race is most intriguing to you right now?
Look, can we start in the NFC?
You do whatever you want.
Because if so, let's go to the north. Because we thought
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Check it, reload. Check. Lucky.
From the gun, it's Brady. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Brady now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down.
Under 10. Alert flare.
From the gun, Brady. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Tackled there by Leighton Vander Esch. Brady gives to Michelle. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Let's go.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. from the left hash. Should be a fairly easy one here. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Let's go, let's go!
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. 23 yards the pickup there. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Well, Charles, taking a step back for a second. Let's look at the undefeated teams still left in the NFL. We got New England, KC, they're 4-0. And then San Fran, they were open last week. They didn't have a game, so they're still at 3-0. We only have 3 teams left.
And they had the easiest path, not just because they had the open week, but how about New England getting challenged by Buffalo? Yes, they were on the road, but you don't often think of Buffalo as a team to really press New England. They did. And Kansas City, they got a heck of a test in Detroit. Had to score with 20 seconds left on the clock to win that game. So both of them remained undefeated.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. And not a blitzer, but still able to get there from a strong safety position.
Yeah, I think that was a great example of what they call football IQ. Recognizing he was open, had a chance, and went ahead and got to the quarterback.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is taken at the 18. Well, he's free.